Hi and welcome back to the channel. So today I am going to have another look at Viking Vocals because they have a new sample pack out and this one is actually called Viking Vocals. The question has to be asked, why did they not start off with this one? The company is called Viking Vocals, but it's taken them quite a while to actually get Viking Cinematic Vocal Pack. It's a bit weird, but anyway, they got there in the end because, like I said, they do have an absolute ton of vocal packs, as you can see. And I have reviewed Empire, which I did using Rando. So let's have a look. And they spare me the time of having to work out the different currencies, which is very good of them. So it is 47 quid, 57 euros or $60. So unleash the power of this bygone era with our Viking Cinematic Vocals Pack. A unique collection of immersive, high quality, 100% royalty free sung and spoken vocals pack that transports your music to the epic realms of the Nordic Viking legends. And I have to say, I have watched most of the Viking series on Netflix. Featuring both male and female vocalists, this is our first ever pack to offer a diverse and dynamic balance between two genders, giving you a rich array of vocal styles to enhance your compositions. So, spoken in Norwegian Bokmal, I don't know how to pronounce that, by native and fluent speakers, every vocal performance in this pack brings authenticity and raw energy, drawing from the deep well of Viking tradition. Our vocalists have crafted their own distinct interpretations of Viking, folk and tribal sounds. Whether you're working on film scores, video game music or any production that calls for Nordic or Viking inspired vocal sounds, this pack is the perfect starting point. I don't suppose there is that many Viking vocal packs around, I have to say. So we've gone deep into the vocal spectrum, exploring everything from guttural chants, epic phrasing and rhythmic breathing to soaring melodic lines. With this pack you'll have access to a wide range of powerful, emotive and captivating spoken and sung vocals. It is pretty massive, I have to say. So 438 wet and dry vocal only WAV stem samples, nearly 1 gigabyte on disc. So that is the total number. Out of that 438, you get 186 wet and dry male vocals split into 5 different categories, including whispered phrases, rhythmic breaths, shouts, vocal chanting and spoken words. And then you get 252 wet and dry female vocals split into 6 different categories, including spoken phrases, vocal cries, whispered phrases, lyrical singing, spoken words and sung chanting. Pretty damn good selection there, I think you will agree. Every vocal stem is 100% royalty free, words, phrasing and whispered categories spoken in Norwegian Bokmal, and each sample has been designed with composers and music producers in mind. Each stem also comes completely dry, no vocal effects to provide blank canvas. So each stem is fully edited and labelled clearly for ease of use. So a variety of keys and BPM range from 90 to 100 for easier vocal layering. It goes on to list the whole lot. An absolute massive amount of samples, and it just goes on and on and on and on. So I've done a similar thing with this because I have found that any sample library with like hundreds and hundreds of samples, the easiest way to explore it is through Rando. And I've done that now with the Viking Vocals Empire pack. So yeah, so I kind of find that just like the easiest way to do it. So without further ado, we will get Rando open. So here we are in Rando and I have got the Keylab Essential 49 hooked up and ready to go. I'm going to go through just quickly, I'm going to just give you an idea of what a lot of the sounds are like before I do my synthwave track, which was a bit of an epic and it's possibly one of the best ones that I've done yet. I go to settings, so I have just used, this is purely just the Viking Cinematic Vocals, and as you can see there are 438 results, so that is the total number, is a mix of wet and dry. This is just to give you an idea of kind of what you are getting.
Vinter.
So there's
Vinter.
kind of phrases, and then there's male chants, and you get these quite, you get these quite creepy phrases. It's like Gollum or something.
Lys.
If you haven't been in Rando for a while, there has been some changes up here as well, so you can save and switch presets up here without having to go into the hamburger menu. Down here you can see the dots are the loops, plain keys are the one-shots. So it makes it a bit easier for me to remember what keys I'm supposed to be pressing, but I lock them all off anyway, so I kind of know which ones I'm using. You can see there's a little lock icon so that you can lock them off and then randomize it against, which is what I do. So I'll carry on just going through some of these.
Gå hjem til meg. Helvete.
Yeah.
Helvete.
Helvetica.
Jo, ja, o.
So these are really cool. You can just mix up these chants.
Flamme.
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 And obviously you can now learn Norwegian whilst you're doing this.
Dagene blir kaldere.
Some of these are really cool. Right, so we've got kind of like breath. So I'm going a bit faster. This tempo should be a bit slower, so I'll slow these down. These are about 90 to 100. The synthwave track is 120, so it's going to be quite fast. Right, so that's kind of more what we should be at.
On.
Guder gråter.
So you got kind of shouts as well. So we could mix that with.
Måtte Njord favorisere deg når du seiler til fjerne land. Brann i blodet ditt.
It does have the translation there. You can see it says this is fire in the blood. Right. Okay. Cool. They just haven't had enough space to show these on the samples. Right. Cool.
Helvete. Helvete.
Mektig.
So like I said, we could just quickly random this again and then just see what else it comes up with.
Verden fylt av glede.
All right. I speak of distant lands.
Snakker om fjerne land.
Drapsmann.
That's not a bad way to learn Norwegian.
Ullverden fylt av
En ny tid.
sult. Sult.
Right. So that's hunger.
Sult.
Forbi.
Past.
Regn.
Rain.
Søster.
Sister. And who.
En ny tid stiger fram.
Oh, a new era is emerging.
En ny tid stiger fram.
Verden fylt. Vindens tid. Ulvens tid.
Yeah, you can't quite see all of these translations. So this is time of the wind, time of the something.
Vindens tid. Ulvens tid.
Jeg snakker om fjerne land.
Right, so there's a lot more phrases come in this rando. Right, let's rando it again just to see what we're getting. So, oh, there's a whole bunch of loops down here. Oh, hang on, I need to...
For.
Right.
Jo, ja, o. Jo, ja, o.
There are some lovely stuff in this. And obviously you can just adjust the loop length here and the end points. So if you want a shorter loop, you can just bring them in there. Oh, wherever that one was.
Brukket.
Yeah, so
Brukket.
is a one shot. But you can change it obviously there to a loop there as well. So you could bring that in and then just...
Brukket. 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 Brukket.
And that is
Brukket.
broken. So yeah, so like I said, you can change the playback quite easily and direction as well. So we could, if we change that to a loop and put it in reverse. So yeah, you can always do that if you really want to. Go back down the keyboard and see what else we've got down the bottom.
Vi roper det.
I love these chants. They're so cool. That is a quick idea of what you are getting. I will get the live track loaded up, and we will just hear what a bit of synthwave meets Vikings sound like.
Hua hea hua ha hu ha hamma he hu hamma ha hamma ha hamma ha hamma ha hua hea hua ha hu ha hamma he hu hamma ha hamma ha hamma ha hamma ha hua hea hua ha hu ha hamma he hu
favorisere deg når du seiler til fjerne land. Måtte njord favorisere deg når du seiler til fjerne land.
Hey
seiler til fjerne land.
Hua hea hua ha. Hua hea hua ha ho.
Måtte njord favorisere deg når du seiler til fjerne land. Måtte njord favorisere deg når du seiler til fjerne land.
Well, I think you'll agree that turned out pretty damn well. That was possibly the most complicated Rando mix I have ever done. As you can see, the number of locked off notes, I didn't even use a lot of them because it's so difficult to remember what the samples are. So anyway, so hopefully you enjoyed that and gives you a pretty good idea what you can do with the new Viking Cinematic Vocal Pack. I will leave a link in the description to the Viking Vocals site, and as usual, if you have enjoyed these videos, please like, subscribe, share and comment, and I will see you in the next one.